Hey guys, it's Kayla Isn't Rad back with another video. I wanted to say welcome back if you're returning and welcome if you're new. I hope you subscribe and like the video and stuff like that. But I wanted to use this video as a way to explain tips that I wish I knew before joining marching band and color guard. Also, a tip for, as tips and hacks for band camp to get through it, because it is 2+ weeks of agony. But yeah, so I hope you like, subscribe, and enjoy the video, and also comment down below any other extra tips you have for incoming members, because it's always appreciated. Okay, also I forgot to mention this is gonna be my 5th season overall doing winter guard and fall color guard, so I kind of know what I'm talking about. But first thing I wish I knew before joining color guard is how much of a time commitment it would have been. Now, like, for our school specifically, we rehearse on Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, as well as Friday night football games, and during competition season, Saturday competitions. Already like 4 out of 7 days of the week before competition season, in which it's 5 out of 7 days of the week. So basically, like, if you like having free time, don't join marching band, don't join color guard. Because if you think you can just like join the sport and then get by like skipping every other rehearsal, showing up, it's not gonna work. Especially because we're learning like an 8, 9, 10 minute show. You have to be here. Like, you've got to show up. And it's a time commitment. Say goodbye to your free time. The second thing I wish I would have known before joining marching band and color guard is that you will get injured. Like, I can't even count the amount of times I've hit myself in the head, jammed fingers. One of my fingers is actually jammed right now, and also like the tendons in my hand are like starting to get messed up because I'm spinning rifle, and I lost my gloves, but that's a story for another time. So yeah, you're gonna get hurt. There are obviously injuries that can be preventable. Most of them can be, but like, if you think you can skate by a season or two without at least like hitting yourself, even like lightly, like, it's not gonna happen. You're gonna get hurt one way or another. Trust me. One final thing I wish I knew before joining marching band is that it's a major way to make friends. Like, obviously there's gonna be drama because it's marching band, and you're seeing the same people 4 to 5 times a week for 4 months, but it's still, you're gonna make lifelong friends. Even if you don't make lifelong friends, you're gonna make good friends. I've made some of my closest friends through color guard and marching band. So yeah, just like, don't go in expecting to be a lone wolf, or if you do go in expecting to be a lone wolf, you're not gonna make any friends. Because I will attest, my freshman season, I was very introverted, and I didn't talk to anybody. I didn't make any friends. I literally didn't make any friends in the band until last season, technically last fall, because I didn't want to talk to anybody, because like, I was like, what if nobody likes me? But you're gonna find people who like you. You're gonna find your tribe. And even if you don't make friends with band kids, just give it time. Like, you'll find your friends. Give it time. Okay, now segueing into tips for band camp. Some of these I should take my own advice, which I do. But the first tip is definitely to hydrate. Drink lots of water. If you think you're drinking enough water, no, you're not. Because trust me, you're gonna be out on the field or wherever you practice. You're gonna be outside for hours on end, dying, wishing for water breaks, and most directors don't give water breaks that much. No offense. They just don't. So you want to make sure you're already hydrated, and even if you are getting lots of water breaks, that you're still hydrated beforehand, because like, you don't want to pass out on the field. It's happened before. It's terrible. Yeah. Second tip is, which this one kind of goes with my last thing I wish I knew, but try to stay out of drama, try to stay away from any like major conflicts like that, because it can, like, it doesn't necessarily have to affect your season, but it can affect it in a certain way, or like to a certain extent, if you're not careful. Like if you're getting into lots of drama, just like getting in and out of relationships with band kids, just kind of like hopping around, just like starting conflicts and stuff, you're gonna get a reputation as like somebody who's not well liked, and typically like it can ruin the band experience. Third tip, and this one is specifically for people in color guard, make sure that you bring tape, like electrical tape for your equipment. Unless you're on dance line, then you don't really need it, obviously. But typically 9 times out of 10, you're spinning at least one piece of equipment, whether it be flag, rifle, saber, or all three. But you want to make sure you have electrical tape at all times, because you never know when a mishap is going to happen, and you need to rapidly retape your equipment. Speaking of which, my tape is over there. I need to retape my gun. But yeah. Okay, fourth tip, definitely eat healthy and take care of your body leading up to band camp, because like I said with the water tip, it is very physically strenuous. You are gonna be sweating, you're gonna be tired a lot, you're gonna be doing exercise. Marching band, like especially color guard in marching band, it's not an activity to be scoffed at. You're doing choreography, you're marching like 8 to 5 whatever step sizes, you're dancing, like bro, you're doing everything on that field while like for 9 whole minutes. So you want to make sure that you're physically keeping your body in check, going outside, going on walks, runs, like stretching, exercising, like working up your stamina and endurance, which segues me to the next fact. Make sure that you have a good stamina and endurance going into band camp, because like I said before, you're performing a 9 or 10 minute show, and that is a lot. That is going to be a toll on your body. So you want to make sure that you're working up your endurance, doing endurance exercises, running laps, like if you live in a neighborhood, jogging or running around your neighborhood, or like going on a treadmill, or like working out in the gym, something that ups your endurance, because you're going to be marching or spinning or marching and playing during a 9-10 minute show. You need as much endurance as you possibly, like you need to be as strong as you possibly can be, so you're not passing out in the middle of the show, much less by the end of the show, because that is not great. It'll happen. Okay, and then my last tip for going into band camp is to have fun. It's gonna seem like a lot. You're gonna want to die. It's gonna be physically strenuous. You're gonna want to quit. Trust me. You're gonna want to quit. There are so many times you're gonna want to quit the sport, but don't, like, never give up, because when I tell you, this sport, color guard and marching band, it is so rewarding if you put in the effort. Trust me. And it's like, it really, in the grand scheme of things, isn't that deep. Like, it's flags on a field, it's horns on a field, you're marching, you're spinning. This is high school, and if you decide to do it professionally, then that's awesome. But if not, then nobody's gonna judge you for it. But it's just fun. Like, this is, you chose to do the sport, have fun with it. I'm so sorry about the extremely choppy end to this video, but I ran out of storage. So I hope you enjoyed, and like and subscribe and comment, and you might get more videos in the future. But bye. Hope these tips helped.